Hey, yo, welcome back to Jugget and Beyond. So we got a very interesting matchup here. We got Iona University, or used to be called Iona College, and then going up against St. John's. Yes, we have Rick Pitino coaching against his former team. I would actually say kind of go as far as saying the team that saved him and brought him back to the U.S. after he had a whole lot of allegations, violations, all that kind of stuff with recruiting back in the day. He went over to, of course, Europe, specifically Greece, but then came back, and Iona was the first place to come back. And we actually did go to Iona College before it was actually university. So, yes, they changed it, I think, a couple years ago. But I will obviously be voting for Iona to win this one. It'd be pretty cool if they even got remotely close to actually having a good game here. But it should be a lot of fun. So let me bring you along with me. So, we're here at the world's most famous arena, MSG, for an awesome New York basketball showdown between small and big school going at it. Obviously, kind of a win-win for Iona, except if they lose, they do get a loss in the record, of course. But also, St. John's coming to this kind of like, we should be able to just cakewalk this game in general. It did kind of look like 50-50 for fan bases, but if you look at maroon and red, aren't really easily to tell apart. So once you look out in the stadium, it kind of all just completely meshes together. But with the game here, we had early momentum going for Iona, as we do have a lot of offensive fouls going against St. John's, which then, again, put all that momentum on Iona, giving them about an 8 to 10 point lead early on, completely kind of shocking everyone, fan bases, teams in general. I'm sure that they were completely like, what is happening? But then, after a little bit, St. John's just kind of clicked in, and we're like, well, let's take care of business here. They did win the first half by 10 points. And then second half, again, Iona came out and kind of held their own, about a 10 to 15 point deficit throughout most of it until about the second half, when St. John's just kicked it into gear and really obliterated them in this one, winning easily 91 to 64. Game high actually came from one of those C.J. Anthony, 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists, with St. John's having their team high coming from Isaiah Sellers of 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Awesome game. It was great to be there and just kind of support Iona in general. I'll see you on the next one. Peace!